Hello and welcome to this lesson on the lovely tune Emma's Waltz. I've done this before on the melodeon, and I've also done another version for the GD Anglo Concertina, but that was for a 20 button instrument. This is for a 30 button. It's a bit more involved, sounds a bit better I think. So let's make a start. So this arrangement is for a GD Anglo Concertina, a 30 button instrument, so 3 rows, a G row in the middle here. So that's obviously D row is the row nearest to me, and the row furthest away from me is the accidental row. And it's that accidental row that causes problems because different instruments have different layouts. This is more or less what we call a Jefferies layout, like a Jefferies Concertina. There's also a Wheatstone layout and a few others. I'll point out to you when I come to it where you might need to change the button that you play. But mostly it'll be as it's written on my sheet music. So because this is a GD Anglo Concertina, we're going to play the tune in the key of B minor, okay? And we'll talk about the chords of the left hand as we go so that you understand where to put your fingers. That tempo mark at the beginning there, 1 crotchet equals 135, is only a rough guide to the speed. Play it at whatever speed you can. You can see the 2 sharps in the key signature there. That's because we're in the key of B minor. Now, 2 sharps might say to you D major, and you'd be quite correct. It's actually D major or its relative minor, B minor. In this case, it happens to be B minor, and we know that because the first chord we play is a B minor. That's our kind of home chord. Don't worry about understanding that. You don't have to. Just take it from me. It's in B minor. Now, the bar at the beginning is what we call a pickup bar. So you're going to count 1, 2, 3, 1, and you're coming on beat 2 of that kind of next bar, and the notes are B and D. No left hand chord NC, so you've got button 7. By the way, if you're not sure the way I number the buttons, it's 1 to 5 on this side and 6 to 10 on this side. So button 7 on the G row is this one here. By the way, notes on the G row have normal heads on my music, notes on the D row have diamond heads, and notes on the accidental row have normal heads with a strike through. That's how you'll know instantly which row you're supposed to play the note on. Like I say, that's peculiar to my music, you won't find it on other people's music. So it's button 7 and button 8, both on the push. So pull the bellows out before you start, so you've got plenty of air. And 1, 2, 3, 1. And you've got B and you've got D, finger 2, finger 3, button 7, button 8. It's a waltz, obviously, Emma's Waltz, and you're playing those notes on the 2nd and 3rd beats of the bar on the push. So 1, 2, 3, 1. And those are your first 2 notes. Right, let's scroll down and see the first 2 complete bars, which are actually called bars 1 and 2. Down here you see this is bar 3 and 4. The pickup bar up here is bar 0. So we're now dealing with bars 1 and 2. Now it's the big A in the square means it's the beginning of section A, and you can see in the right hand there, that's the stave on top, you've got notes with diamond heads. That means they are on the D row, and this is what we play. Now the notes are F sharp, G, F sharp. So F sharp is button number 7 on the D row, on the push, finger 2. The G is button number 8 on the pull, and then you go back to button 7 on the push to get the F sharp again. So it's F sharp, G, F sharp. And it's dotted crotchet, quaver crotchet, so you count it 1, 2 and 3. 1 and 3. Like that. Now the left hand there, and it's quite interesting, this low note here, this of your pa pa, is the note B, and it's button number 1, accidental row, little finger, that one there, on the push obviously, and the pa pa, it's these 2 buttons up here on the G rows. They've got normal heads, and you've got B and D. So this B is an octave higher than this B. So B is button number 4, D is button number 5 on this left hand side, fingers 2 and 1, and I've labelled them B and D because above the stave it's a bit hard to know your notes, isn't it? So you've got B, low B as your and your part is B and D, and those are on the 3 main beats of the bar. So 1, 2, 3. So what you do is this. Now when you play that G with the right hand on the pull, you've obviously got to momentarily lift your bass, otherwise you'll have unwanted notes on the pull in the bass. So let's play that from the pickup bar, like that. So it's 1, 2, 3, 1, 2 and 3. And that, if you were to play all 3 bass notes together, that would be a B minor chord. BM is short for B minor. Okay?